Hi. I love you. Wait, no, don't go. No, not again. They clicked off the video. I have this tendency to love too hard and too fast, and it scares everyone away. And I didn't know why before. If you're still here, it's because you don't run from someone loving you, and that's difficult. I'm proud of you. I don't love you because I know you or know anything about you. I don't love you because I'm your friend or a lover. I just do. I just love you because you're a person. And I've tried, but I can't turn off this innate thing about me. It doesn't mean I'll love everything you do. It doesn't mean I love all the places where what you lack makes you violent. It does mean I love everything you are beneath the violence and lust and self-hatred and self-punishment. And if you're like me, you know that living this way is painful. Loving everyone, no matter what they do. But we can learn accommodations for our high empathy too. Everything that gives us pain, we can find tools for. So, I would love to share the tools that I've already found with you in today's video. Hello, I'm Brenny, the first Curious Little Frog of the Curious Little Frog channel, but now there are more and more Curious Little Frogs in our pond. 455 of you subscribers as of today, and that could include you if you want. Here at Curious Little Frog, we focus on unconditional love, curiosity, and doing it all with harm reduction, informed consent, and mutual aid. You don't have to know any of those words yet. I'm just telling you what we're about here. We love people the way they need and want to be loved while working to reduce the harm in ourselves and others every day. To be welcome here, you just have to be willing to love and change. Love requires growing. If you aren't, that's not unconditional love. That's codependency. Okay. Anyway, back to basics. Now that you know what we are doing here and who we are, love. Love, 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 love. The things that bring us all together. Love. That doesn't really feel true, does it? Because if you're here, that means you've been trying to love while being constantly rejected by the people around you, like I have. When you love someone so much, you ask too many questions and you get right to the heart of the issue too fast. Sometimes we know more than they do about their own patterns, and when we reveal them, they run. Doesn't always mean that they're running from you. Sometimes they're just running from themselves. The mirror of themselves that you show to them by caring. They're just running. And if you run with them, they'll just think that they have to run from you still. And the mirror will still be there, forcing them to go faster. So stay firm. Stay your steady mirror. Let them run away from you as furiously and as fast as they want until they realize that the person they're running from is running with them. Person they are running from is them. And the person who loves them for all that they are is back at being a mirror. Don't be afraid of your own power of unconditional love. You're not bad at it. You can't be bad at loving. You're incredibly good at it. So you need to love someone who already loves themselves enough to love you back when they look at your mirror heart. What what do you do if you already love someone that's running though? What do we do? In real life terms, like what can I do today? My love is running from me into their own world of harm. A self-harm tactic that I know very well from when I was running from myself too. What do I do then? First, I'm so sorry that it's happening to you. So sorry. Your love is so worthy and so strong. And you're allowed to love someone when they don't love themselves. But how? Step 1, fill your mind with your own voice. Put yourself first right now. If their words are ringing in your head and making you cry, fill your head with your loving words. Say inside, I know I am worthy. I know I love myself, even if it's not all the time and not perfectly yet. I know my productivity is not my worth. I know I can be loved and I will be loved. I know I am loved by me. I know I am enough for me. Say them in your head or out loud. I hate doing things out loud. That's why it's crazy I have a YouTube channel. But say them, even if they're not true yet. Say them to drown out the other noise. Don't use music or TV or noise to drown it out. Use your own powerful love. That love you've been directing outward, turn it inward. Charge your loving battery. Step 2, boundaries. What does loving yourself mean? First, fill your mind with you. You did that. Second, build boundaries. If someone is running emotionally, don't let them stay physically if you can help it. Set energetic boundaries. Gray rock. Turn off your phone. Block the words that hurt. If you live with them, build physical space to protect your heart. And don't do it for them. Do it for you. Boundaries aren't to control others, they're to give yourself a map, a guide to decide when it's too much for you, when to make space for yourself. If someone respects your boundaries, give them your loving energy, and if they don't, set firmer ones. over and over until you feel safe. The truth is, you need to feel safe to love without harming either yourself or someone else. Love instilled with fear is like dancing with a human and a chainsaw at the same time. I saw this dance on Instagram. I'll put it in the video for you guys. And I was mesmerized. I couldn't stop watching. I can't remember if it was a comment or I thought it, but that's codependency. The third partner in that dance, it's not love, it's fear, or shame, or guilt. And if you keep dancing to keep your eyes on that chainsaw, you won't even notice when your real partner leaves. So, step 4, leave the dance floor. Leave. Find a safe place to dance where there's no chainsaw in between you and your partner. Wait. Let them dance their dance with fear until they're ready to see you again. The real you. Not the mirror they want to smash to a million little pieces, but the one who loves them underneath it all. But it's hard. I know it's hard. You don't want to leave them suffering. You don't want to leave them behind. Because you know that pain too well. So don't look back. Just dance. Do your hobbies. Do your healing. Love yourself. Love the people who dance in safety with you. They might not ever stop staring at the chainsaw instead of you. They might not ever come home. They might never love themselves like you love them. It's still not your job to teach them how. Loving themselves is their job. Just show them how much you love. And if they don't like how much, don't shrink yourself. Don't dim your light. Just turn it inwards where it belongs for now until they're ready. In love, I give ad spots to people who need it and who want it and who our love can shine on and give peace to instead of fear. So here today, in this moment, I want to talk about my friend Amy. And Amy wrote her own words, her own story, and so I'm going to read her GoFundMe because I love what she says, and I might cry a lot because I cry every time I read this, not out loud. So in Amy's words, her story. My name is Amy, and I am fundraising for the excessive medical expenses involved with getting surgery for fixing my teeth and the surrounding areas of my face. Back in 2016, I was a passenger in a near-fatal car crash. To be perfectly honest with you, I have struggled greatly over the years with medical expenses building while simultaneously my health is declining. I am blessed and grateful to be alive, and a lot of you, my close family and friends, know my story in great detail, having expressed support and sympathy for me during these difficult years. There are others who don't know much about my story yet, and I would like to share some experiences I have had while fighting to get back to quote-unquote normal. A lot of the timeline is a bit fuzzy in my head due to literally smashing my entire face into the steel dash of the car. I was taken by ambulance to the nearest hospital with a trauma center opening 4 hours away from the crash. I was left in a room for hours without being seen by a doctor, and ultimately sent home with no painkillers for multiple days before I was scheduled for emergency surgery to fix my broken jaw. When I woke up, my teeth were wired shut. That meant I was unable to eat anything. I was thousands of miles away from my family and my friends, and isolated from any outside help. My jaw was ultimately wired shut like that for close to a year, during which time I got down to roughly 100 pounds, only able to drink water through a straw that I stuck through my broken teeth. Then came the necrotizing fasciitis from a MRSA infection given to me by the hospital that rotted away a significant portion of my lower gums and jawbone. I've had several skin and bone grafts to correct this, some working, some not. I have a large piece of a drill bit that broke off in my jaw and was too dangerous to remove, which causes even more pain and facial scarring. I've had an artery taken from up next to my nose, flipped upside down, and sewn into my cheek to reestablish blood flow to the area attacked by the MRSA infection, causing me to be unable to open my mouth far enough to have anyone do work in my mouth without being fully anesthetized. These are truly just the beginnings of the issues I have faced over the last 8 years. If you have taken the time to read this or listen and understand a bit more behind the massive problems I'm fighting to get fixed, thank you. I appreciate your time and your dedication to my long ramble. I'm going to note, because Amy, I can't hear you call your story a long ramble. It's not, it's your story. Okay, that was my note. I'll go back to Amy's words, but I appreciate your time and your dedication to my long ramble. Just please try to remember that this is the reality of my life. I have several chronic pain conditions, including fibromyalgia, due to the accident that eventually caused such breakdown within my body that I'm bedbound and unable to work. From 19 to 26 and beyond, I have struggled with understanding why this happened to me. I have faith that my story will come across those who are able to help me financially. Please show kindness and support. Please show kindness and support from me through the gift of healing. My family and I cannot do this alone. Every penny helps, and I need the action of love shown through this fundraising process. $20,000 is the bare minimum I will need for my next dental appointment only. My greatest hope is to surpass this number and get everything fixed for good, so that I can finally go back to truly living my life. Not stuck in this bleak existence of survival that I call my bed. Thank you, Amy. We love Amy. We love ourselves. And we love the people who are running from love by letting them run. We can't force them to be done running. Not if they're running from who they are. Not if they're running from what's already been done to them. Not if they're running from what they've done to other people. We can only wait for them to come home. And to those running who still watch this to the end, I love you. Come home. You're never too far gone to be loved. You just have to hold yourself accountable to the truth. You've made mistakes. You've done harm, real harm. It's time to start seeing it and apologizing to the ones who loved you too much. I'm proud of you for watching this. I know it probably feels like an arrow to your heart. That's not me. That's something in you that doesn't want to fall, doesn't want to be soft, doesn't want to give up. But love isn't giving up. Love is the only thing that matters. Whatever you were running toward, it didn't matter. Whatever you were running from, it doesn't matter. That's why you stopped. That's why you're here. That's why you're listening. Stop embracing the suck. Start embracing yourself. I love you, but I'm not the one who needs to. I hope you can love yourself. Actually, actually love yourself. Not just the kind that you say you love yourself, but then you constantly punish yourself. No, I hope you can actually love yourselves unconditionally. Or you'll keep punishing others and calling it love, because that's what you do to yourself. For those ready to stop dancing with fear, ready to dance alone, wishing to dance together, dance alone first. Learn how it feels. Become a professional at moving to the beat of your own drum. Speak out in love, even if it pushes people away. Speak louder in love, because caring is contagious. So if you've made your boundaries, and if you feel safe, and if you're ready to love boldly again, I recommend watching my video, Resist Silence for Love. It's about undoing the bystander effect, undoing our whiteness, and learning resistance in small, easy, digestible steps. Ugh, yuck, why do we need that? Because of our white guilt, it can't let us take in more than that. So, thank you for staying. I love you again. And if you want to thank me, first, like and subscribe because that's free. Second, you can comment, which isn't free because that's your time and energy, and that means so much to me. So thank you for commenting if you have. But if you want to support me financially, I have a print club on Ko-fi. Join me for $18 a month to support me in speaking out, in teaching stuff, whatever this is, painting, and living this disabled life that I live as a curious little frog. If you join Print Club, you'll get a print. It's usually about 8 by 10, sometimes bonus stickers or postcards, and it's a great deal for me because I get to make more art, and I think it's a great deal for you because you get to have more art at your house. Anyway, Amy's links and mine are both in the description. I love you all. Okay, bye.